Hello, Timbrina. I'm back again with another interesting talk kama kawaida. My parting shot has always been each day is a learning day, and I thank God that today is another day. And I'm just from jogging, and I'm so happy that I have something that is very relevant to our lives. And today I'm dealing with how to deal with a victim personality. Yeah, that is something that I'm discussing today. So for those who are new subscribers, you can subscribe to my channel. And for my ganga, I am so happy for your continued support, and I don't take this for granted. So today, guys, I was like, I need to. There are some people, sometimes you feel that you are the one who is on the wrong. You take that thing of being the victim. So how do you handle the moment you feel that you are the victim in any aspect of life? So nowadays, new technology has enabled us to get knowledge, and it has enhanced our powers of questioning, and it has also provided us with the ability to end the old rule of how things used to happen. And this is something that has to be commended. And I thank God that nowadays you can get knowledge at any time that you want. You can be able to get it from the website that is online. You can be able to access knowledge in any aspect of life. So we accepted the way we behaved long time ago because we based on our cultural, traditional, religious, racial and environmental conditioning. Sometimes somebody could say, I'm not supposed to eat this because due to my tradition, we were not accepted to eat this. But nowadays you get information and you are like, hey, nothing can happen even if I eat this. So don't always have a tendency of making yourself to feel like the victim in any matter. Don't make yourself to or personalize that I am the one who has done it the wrong way. So nowadays, guys, knowledge is power, and if you have knowledge, you are good to go. So behaviors and attitudes were excused. So many excuses were so vast. So it is time to get off the autopilot seat and realize that we are the pilots of our own aircraft. So you are in charge of your aircraft. You are the pilot of your life. That's what I mean in simple terms. So victim personality, I don't know if I'm clear. This is a person who is always complaining, constantly complaining about either something, either a person, or either everything. It's a mental impairment due to their perception. They are always thinking that, hey, I'm the one who is wrong. I've done this wrongly. They don't have that positive mindset of saying that, hey, maybe this thing occurred and I can work over it, or I can overcome it. So due to this, they heard or they watched a parent do this. They always have this tendency because maybe in their family setup they saw somebody doing it, so they are imagining that even whatever they saw a person doing, so they can also emulate. Then the other thing, they may have or had a challenging experience in the past that they have not left behind. We are different. We are very different. The way we handle issues is very different, and then the way we handle challenges is also very different. This thing of victim personality, you need to work on it big time. you need to work on it without fail. So dealing with money personality is something that is very relevant, and you know, sometimes it is good for us to work on it one-on-one, and it varies depending on the individuals. Then we have different degrees of victimization. Then it requires intense therapy and professional psychological help to overcome the tragedies. So we need to know, if we have relatives who are going through that thing of victim personality, we need to help them to handle that matter. So if you have a victim personality, there are ways that you can be able to walk out of it. So one, you cannot shift a behavior or attitude unless you accept and acknowledge the particular behavior. So you cannot say that I'm not the one who did it, it's this person who did it. The first thing is that you have to accept that you cannot change a behavior or an attitude to another person. So you have to acknowledge your behavior. You as a person, you have to acknowledge, I'm always angry. When somebody does something to me, my first thing is to become angry. So you need to understand that. Then the other thing is you need to have honest communication from those around you. This is very necessary so that you can modify your behavior and your attitude. So the moment somebody comes, hey Brenda, you are always very, you always become very angry very fast, then you are like, okay, I think that is an issue that I need to handle. So with the moment you pick something from those who are close to you, the better for you. The other thing is take responsibility for this aspect of your character, regardless of how tough it may seem. So the moment you have been told that you are very angry, make sure that you take responsibility on how you are going to work on this matter. Then the other thing is just begin the self-evaluation process. Evaluate yourself. Self-inquiry process is very important. It is true I complain. Is it true that I do not see a good thing in life? Is it true? So if people are complaining that Brenda, you always view life in the negative side, you always view life negatively, is it true for you? Now you need to do the self-assessment and you need to walk out of this thing. Then the number 4 thing and the last thing is that make the decision to stop the behavior. Just break that habit. If you are always angry, break that habit. Angry, break that habit. Make sure that you work on yourself. Make sure that you work on yourself so that you can bring back your self-esteem to its normalcy. So this is something that we need to handle in life, and it is something that is very good, and it will enable us to have a number of friends that will always be closer to us. But the moment your victim personality takes control of you, you will never have friends. So that is something that I want us to learn, and it is something that is very productive and very good. Otherwise, guys, I'm so happy. Let's meet on another topic. Otherwise, bye.